Hello traders, welcome back to today's video. So today is on Wednesday, and today I just wanted to give you an update on what has happened on the market, or what am I looking for the remaining days of the week. So for those who are new to the channel, my name is Anthony again, and kindly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you may be the first person to be notified immediately upload a new video. So without wasting time, let's get down to our video. So I have few updates, few pairs that I would like us to look at, and stick up to the end and make sure you tell me on the comment section what you think about these pairs. So starting with the Euro USD, if you have watched our previous video that I posted on Sunday, what did we say? We saw that we had this break of structure. We had this break of structure on daily time frame. Then I told you you should be looking for sales on Euro USD, because if you look at this market, you can see that we are on a retracement phase, and the Euro USD has not yet retraced the 50%. So we were somewhere here, around here. So I told you should be looking for more sales to the downside, because for me, I was looking. I had marked an order block at this zone. That is an order block I had marked, and also this order block. But now remember, we said since we don't have any inducement within this impulsive move, so we said we might see the Euro USD coming for this low down here. Also remember, the Euro USD had traded to this fair value gap on a weekly time frame, so I won't show you that one. So make sure, if you haven't watched the previous video, make sure to do so, and you will see what we did. And we saw that Euro USD had a very strong rejection last week from this weekly PO high. So that one gave us confidence that Euro USD might be coming to the downside. And I told you, don't be surprised if the Euro USD will come and take out this low, because remember, on a higher time frame, the Euro USD we had a break of structure to the downside, and the Euro USD is already reacting from extreme PO high. So that is a weekly PO high. So let me remove this. So on a daily time frame, so we had this fair value gap here. So you see this fair value gap on a daily time frame, sorry. We had this fair value gap that you can see here. So that was my PO high, and also this inverse, this order block here. So I was expecting the Euro USD to come to this fair value gap, then we look for sales. But now, yesterday, woke up and found that the Euro USD, so this is the fair value gap that we have seen on daily time frame. So if you refine it on 4-hour time frame, this is what you get. So in the morning, I had two PO highs. I had this fair value gap here, and I also had this fair value gap. So I was watching this fair value gap and also this fair value gap. So once the market comes to this area, I wanted to wait for a good change of character, then I will take a sell from there, then target this low. And the good thing is that I'm currently on a sell on Euro USD, and I want to show you what I saw and what made me take that sell on the Euro USD. So this is what happened. You can see very clearly after the Euro USD tapped into this fair value gap. So always I wanted to wait for a confirmation. I didn't want to take an aggressive entry because I wasn't sure whether the Euro USD is going to respect this zone. And if you look at this very clearly, since this area here, the Euro USD has been making a series of higher highs and higher lows. And if you go to 5 minutes time frame, you can see that one clearly. You can see we had a break of structure, and then we had this sweep of liquidity. So this was my confirmation for me to start looking for a sell. So what did I see? So you can see that the market pulled back. You can see we had a pullback. Wait just a minute. So you can see we had a pullback here. Market took out this internal liquidity, then push to sweep this high. And I want to show you something that I haven't been sharing on my channel. So there is this uh, this indicator, that is the session indicator. So I used this session indicator. So I want to show you something. So you can see this box here represent the Asia session, and if you have been learning the how to trade the sessions, you know, for the dollar pairs we don't trade during the Asia session. So what happens? The Asia high and the Asia low, it's what you call the liquidity. So this is what you call the liquidity. So we expect, in most cases, we expect the Euro USD or the dollar pairs to take out the Asia high. In most cases, you'll find that the Asia high will be taken, and also the Asia low. In most, sometimes it gets taken. You can see here, market took out the Asia high and went ahead and took out also the Asia low. So that means this high and this low is where we have a pool of liquidity. So this was my added confluence at the same. That's why I normally tell you guys, timing is also very much important when it comes to trading. When do you execute your trade? For me, I like to execute my trade during these time windows, that is during the London kill zone or during the New York kill zone. So during the London session, I saw London taking out the Asia high, then it gave me this change of character. So now I went to 15 minutes time frame and I marked this order block. You see this indecisional candle, the last buy before the sell. That was my candle. And then market never came back to activate my order during the London session. So I had to wait for the New York session. So I set my limit here, my stop loss above here, and then my target is where? This low. I'm targeting this low. And you can see currently the trade is running how many pips so far? We are running at about 18 pips on Euro USD. So and the trade is running very well. So that is my trade. I've already gone break even. I've already moved my stop loss to break even. So I'll just wait and see what the trade, how the trade will run. So it's just matter of waiting, guys. Once you execute a trade, you just wait because you don't have, you cannot move the market. Once you execute a trade, you just give the trade time to run. There is only two ways that can happen here. You can either hit your stop loss, you can either hit your stop loss or hit your TP. So I'm hopefully that the trade will come to my TP. So let's wait. For those who are in my Telegram channel, I'll update you on what will happen. So let's be patient with the market. So that is it, guys. That is it, guys. If you want to learn more on the session trading, how I analyze my market, how I execute my trades, I also have the mentorship program, guys. So find the link on the description of this video. WhatsApp me and I will guide you on how to join the mentorship. So that is it on Euro USD. So I also had the same setup on GBP USD, but unfortunately I didn't take this trade. It was the same setup. You can see we had this fair value gap on 4-hour time frame. That is why I like guys trading the GU and EU because they almost move the same. And for the EU, came and tapped into this 4-hour order block because you can see up here there is nothing else that is unmitigated. Every fair value gap was mitigated. So the Euro USD, GBP USD traded to this fair value gap, and the same thing that was happening on the Euro USD happened here. Let me turn on the session indicator and let's see. You can see Asia high was taken out, then we had a change of character and we had a very nice order block above here. And to be honest, the Euro USD has or GBP USD has already given us 1:3, yeah? But I'm still hopeful that it will come and take out this low. So although I'm not in EU, but I'm in a Euro USD trade. So, but you can see It is a very nice trade. Already hit 1:3. It's a sniper entry during the session, the New York session. So that is it on GBP USD. I'm still expecting it to drop. I'm still expecting it to drop because we are having the same thing on GU and the Euro USD. What do I mean by the same thing? Because if you come to the daily time frame, you can see the same thing. We had a change of character here. We are still hoping that the GU will drop at least to come and take out this inducement. We have this low here as liquidity. So what I'm expecting the GU to come down, take out this liquidity, and maybe come to this PO high. But if we, after taking out this liquidity, if I see a good change of character on 1 hour time frame, then I will take that buy to the upside. So that is what I'm currently watching on GEO. So what I can advise for now, we are bearish, and this is what we call a counter trend. We are bearish. Be careful with the counter trend. So we should be looking for sells until we take out this inducement here, or maybe when the market comes to the 50% and gives you a reason to go bullish, you should be looking for buy setups. So that is it on GBP USD. I also have the gold, but the gold has not been retracing and coming to my POIs. So this is what I had, and this is what I shared on my Telegram channel group, a free Telegram channel. So this is what I saw. I saw gold. Let me just show you something. We are on the daily time frame. After this break of structure, I saw we had last week we had this big sell, the gold, and it reacted from this small fair value gap that you can see down here on a daily time frame. If I zoom in, you can see we have a fair value gap here, and that is where the gold reacted from, and it's buying from that point. So what I can say on gold, you should be looking for buys on gold. Don't look for sales on gold, guys. Make sure to respect the trend, and the trend on gold is currently bullish. So let me go down to the lower time frame and show you what I was anticipating on gold. All right, after the gold came to this uh, area here, I had a change of character within this zone, and also you can use this one. If you go down to the lower time frame, you can use this one as the last break of structure. We have the last break of structure, which gave us a change of character within this area. Within this area, we have a change of character. If you go down like 15 minutes time frame, you will see that one clearly. We have it within this area. So this was the last break of structure, and then we had a market structure shift. But for me, I wanted to see a low that has swept liquidity, because if you look at this retracement and also this pullback never swept the liquidity below here. Like for example, like here, you can see the last sell candle here. For this buy candle swept liquidity below the last sell candle before pushing to the upside. But if you look at this here, we don't have any sweep of liquidity. So for me, I did not trust this one as a market structure shift. That is why you can see me marking here as a market structure shift. But if you used this one, well and good. So you can see market is always hunting for liquidity. After this market structure shift, what do you see? Market came down, swept this liquidity. It also swept liquidity below this low. And then we had this market structure shift. So I dropped this setup on my Telegram. When the gold was somewhere here, I was expecting the gold to retrace to this area, then now, or at least take out this low, this inducement, and this low here is liquidity, and react from somewhere here, because I had set my alert here. Once the gold come to that area, I can now look for my buys. But unfortunately, gold never retraced and it just went up. So this is what I'm currently watching on gold. You can see here, after that, we had a break of structure here, and then we had a break of structure up here. So for now, you can see this is the current dealing range on gold for me. I can just remove this one to avoid the noise. Okay, let me remove that. So this is my current dealing range on gold, and gold, guys, is almost to my PO high. Um, that should be the targeted high. Mhm. That should be the targeted high, and this is my strong low down here. So what am I expecting? Once the gold comes to this area, I want to wait for a good change of character or a good reaction from down here for me to take that buy. You can see this is a strong low since it swept liquidity below this pullback and then gave us this break of structure. You can see gold is almost to our PO high. So watch out on gold, what the gold will do at this zone here. Then you can, if it gives you a good confirmation within that area, then you can take a buy from there. Remember, guys, I shared how to take how to look for entry confirmation. If you look on 5 minutes time frame or maybe 1 minute time frame, if you get a good change of character within this area, you can take your entry at 50% of your fib retracement, then your stop loss below the low that the market will give you with that confirmation, and then the target should be above here. And I think the last pair that I'm going to analyze the NAS 100. NAS 100. No, NAS 100. Okay. So for the NAS 100, I will start from the 4-hour time frame. Let me start from the daily for you to see what I'm looking for. You can see this is the last break of structure, and this is my long-term target. We have this one as a buy side liquidity, so this is your target above here. This eye never took out this eye, so this was the last break of structure. NAS came down to this area, reacted from this area down here. I think we had a order block there on 1-hour time frame, if I'm not wrong. Reacted from there, and you can see after reacting from this zone, we had a change of character here. Let me mark. We had a change of character down here. With other lunch. Okay. We had a change of character there. It came to this fair value gap down here, reacted from there. Then you can see here we had after that reaction, you can see very clearly that, sorry, we are having a break of structure here. We are having a break of structure. So for me, you can see after it came to this fair value gap, you can see we had a change of character here, and it pushed to break the structure above here. So you can see this order block was never mitigated. So market tried to push down but never mitigated this order block, and that is what I'm having as my PO high. So watch out for the NAS 100 traders, watch out for this zone. Once the market comes here, wait for your change of character. If maybe this will be the last eye that will be printed, wait for a market to take out. If you will have something like this, wait for market to take out this eye, then you can end at 50% and you target this eye. So that is it, guys, for today's analysis. So again, a reminder for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly make sure you subscribe. For those who would like mentorship, make sure you link with me on my WhatsApp uh, number or the link below the video. So thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, it's a bye bye for now.